Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. Or if you're new here, I'm Laura.
And I'm Ryan, and we are Disney Pin Love.
Yes, so if you like Disney pins, keep watching today because it is CCPP. So that is Celebrating Collections, People, and Pins. And today, what are we doing?
Well, there's a focus on castles and buildings, which is, I think, one of my favorite themes.
Yeah.
And it's been interesting as we've been perusing the collection, and we had a few in mind right away, but then it's like, wow, there's actually a lot to choose from.
We have a lot, so it was hard to narrow it down. We have 14 pins to share with you guys, but first, this is a collab created by Val from Singer Family Adventures, and there are lots of other channels participating in this, so make sure you check down below. Everybody will be linked down below, and I mean, there's going to be like huge varieties of collections for this because it was very broad, like castles, it could be Disneyland, Disney World, like Shanghai.
International, as always. I mean, it's just, I'm so excited to see how people interpret this one and the spin they put on it.
Yes.
And even just as we're talking right now, I'm looking across the room at one of our boards and I see that Coronado one and I'm like, oh, that would have been cool too, actually. But yeah, there's so many. We're going to do 7 each.
Okay. Are you going to go first?
I will go first, sure. So we're going to start things off with a resort pin. This is a boardwalk one. We have not stayed there, not had the pleasure. Definitely would love to one day, but we love walking around that area anyways. It's a very nice area, sort of the entrance to the World Showcase of Epcot, and just everything on the boardwalk is so nice.
Yeah, awesome. So I'm going to start strong with this adorable Mickey and Minnie in front of Disneyland. So there's the castle back there. Super cute pins. Yeah, we do have a lot of pins with like Mickey and the Fab Five characters in front of castles, but this one stood out to me. And it's an older pin,
nice.
Limited edition of 3600. So, yeah. So there you go.
Well, I will actually keep things going with the Disneyland theme then and show the Disneyland Hotel.
Cool.
Which again, not had the pleasure, but would love to do that. We've had the one day in Disneyland, which we've talked about before, but would certainly love to make it back there.
Yes.
And
next summer.
I feel like in the grand scheme of things, we'll probably spend more time in Florida than California, so it might be tempting to just do it upright when we finally get there.
Yeah, it'll probably be it for a while. So I will also keep with Disneyland, and we have this adorable, this is a limited release pin from 2016. So Mickey Mouse in front of the Disneyland railway, I guess you call it. So that's what you see right when you get to Disneyland. Like that's essentially at the front entranceway. So that is so cute. Such an adorable pin. Of course, we love trains. And how perfect. What a beautiful building.
Conductor or engineer Mickey. I love it.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay, I'm going to switch things up a bit and get to an attraction one. So this is an iconic one. I don't think I'll have to tell you what it's representing, but Space Mountain, of course. And I've had the pleasure of riding it on both coasts, so a happy memory. I think I do prefer the Florida one, which is maybe just a little bit more. Maybe it's the more tame of the two, and I like that it's a single row, so I'm not, slammed into the person beside me, which has not been Laura.
Is it double row in Disneyland?
Yes, so we could do side by each in Disneyland.
Nah, I like I don't know, I like somebody to grab onto when it's a roller coaster. I pinch Ryan's arm. But anyways, we'll see. Maybe I'll ride it one day. So on to a beautiful pin. So this is a Loungefly pin. This is one of my favorite icons of Disneyland. Small World, the facade at Disneyland is gorgeous. I mean, it's cute at Disney World too, but you don't see it as prominently.
It's not impactful. And if I recall at Disneyland, you sort of walk around, like you can't really see it until you're right there, the way they've sort of placed it in the park, and it's really something when you turn that corner and finally see it.
Yeah, so it's very pretty. And, of course, Small World is a great attraction, so...
Yes.
On to the next.
Sticking with attractions, I'm going to show a personal favorite, and this is neat. This is a D23 pin, but this is Spaceship Earth. And like I said, I don't know, it may it's hard to say. It may not actually be like literally my favorite attraction these days, but it's just like so representative of the Disney experience, my childhood. There's a lot of nostalgia in there for me, so
I love it. Like it's cool. Like it's slow motion. Like you kind of go up, you go down, you're backwards a bit. Like
the sights, the smells, the feels. It's the whole thing.
So Ryan showed one of his favorite attractions, and I'm going to show the building of my least favorite attraction. So
sorry, Beth.
Yeah, sorry, Beth. I did not. Well, and sorry, Lauren too. Lauren and her husband worked at Hollywood Tower Hotel, Tower of Terror, and they love it. I do not, but it is very cool, the building itself. And there I am, that's me, Mickey Mouse, looking frightened on that ride.
Yeah.
So
you don't like the drop, or maybe it's actually the quick raise that.
Yeah.
But it would be cool. I would, like, time permitting, I would go through and just, like, even chicken out with you to just, like, okay, we're not riding it, you're not sort of tensed up about that, but let's go through the building and the queue and the pre-ride experience.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the multiple drops. I think I was like, okay, the first drop, it's kind of like, oh gosh, that sucks. But like, if it just ended at that, I think I'd be fine. But the fact that it kept going up and then going down, it was like, no, I'm over this. Anyways.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I will keep things moving. So I'm going to show an international castle pin, and this is a pin that is a commemorative edition celebrating the opening day of Tokyo Disneyland.
Oh, for some reason I thought, why did I think that was the Magic Kingdom one?
No, well, the year would not be correct. So this is 83, and I could be wrong, to be completely honest.
No,
but I think
you're correct.
I know it's not Disney World, because that would be 71.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, Shanghai is really recent. Hong Kong is a shorter castle.
Right. And we have the Disneyland one, too. So
and that doesn't look like French to me.
No, no.
So, this is sort of my number one. Like, after the American parks, I would want to go to Japan, partly just because I love the country.
Yeah.
It would be a really great trip that we will go on.
One day. All right, so I have a classic pin here, little Mickey Mouse in front of a castle. This is an older pin. I just love the simplicity of it, and yeah, not much else to say there. Magic Kingdom. I mean, the castle doesn't look like that now, but super cute.
Yeah.
So.
Attraction pin, and my second last one, Contemporary Resort. This is sort of an oopsie pin, because you'll notice the omission of the monorail track, which makes it sort of interesting. As a kid, it was probably my favorite resort. Not that we ever stayed there, but just like touring around some resorts, just because I thought it looked cool, and it was probably like, it has a monorail going through it. You don't have to say anymore. I'm sold.
Yeah.
One, wouldn't be top of my list anymore as far as ones I want to try to stay at, but great location.
Still a cool one to visit. All right, so my second last pin is Spaceship Earth. Wait, yes it is. There's a Disneyland set of this, and I was like, what would that be at Disneyland? But this is the Walt Disney World one. Minnie Mouse is running towards Spaceship Earth, and we like that attraction, but I just love the building itself. Like, I could just stare at it because it's just so intricate and so cool how they made it, and I love that pin too. Really quite a detailed pin when you look at it, because even the sky has stars. So
awesome. I'm going to show you my last pin. It is an old one as well. It's just a plain waffle back LE of 5000 from 2001. It's one of a 4-pin set. We do have the entire set, and this, so cool. I just love the style and aesthetic of this set.
That was a great find. one of the meet and greets that we go to, the local ones.
Yeah.
Really cool. So the entertainer, obviously the castle, kind of.
Have you ever posted a picture of all 4, like the whole set?
Yeah,
wow.
A long time ago. But
where would I go if I wanted to find it or see that?
Yeah, you could follow us on our Instagram.
Disney.pin.love.
So I posted a picture a long time ago. Maybe I'll try to get a new updated one. But Love that pin. So on to my last one. It's a very interesting one. So it has a rose gold back. It's a limited edition of 600 and it is from Hong Kong Disneyland. Did you get me this one or did we get this one from Magic Launch Bay? I don't remember.
I think Magic Launch Bay, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so too. So there it is. So it's super cool. I don't know like if kind of the pearlescent of the background's going to show up. But yeah, just the castle there is in rose gold and it's just really pretty.
Yeah, I like that it's sort of askew too by design.
Yeah, you can hold it like
interesting.
That's the Mickey head there, but then you can kind of like display it almost. I guess you want to almost display it kind of like that. So yeah, really cool pin, really nice, really shiny. I like it.
This was a fun one. They're all fun ones, but I really enjoyed looking through the collection for these.
Yes, I really like celebrating collections, people, and pins. I was just thinking because Val actually told us some of next year's themes, so it's going to continue.
Ooh.
Which it's an awesome opportunity to just find, like, not buy pins for a minute, which I cannot seem to do. But for this collab, it's amazing to just go through the collections and try to find ones that kind of match up. So I believe we'll be participating this whole year.
Awesome.
The rest of the year, October, November, December, and then next year too. So yeah, so make sure you check everybody out who's listed down below. Let us know which pin was your favorite today. Let us know if you have a favorite like building or thing to look at in Disneyland, Disney World, wherever your park is. And
coupled with that too, if you want to get really specific, I would love to know what your #1 resort that you'd like to stay in worldwide, any of the parks, money is no object, where would it be?
That's a good question too. Awesome. So yeah, so thanks everybody for watching, and as always, we will see you in the next video. Bye.